Hey guys, I'll tell you this. Let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Basically, you can study God personality in the Quran. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, you will realize, like when you study God personality, He's merciful. Like He's the best. But at the same time, He is really gonna hurt you bad. You know what I mean? How? Okay. So basically, if God told me, like, He told me don't drink, you know what I mean? Drinking is a sin, but it's not the big sin, you know. But drinking with knowing that God's saying don't drink, that's big sin. You know what I mean? Like I can for example, I can drink, but I don't know about Quran and I don't know about God. You know what I mean? Then, after a million years, or when I died, or at the end, I recognize that drinking is not good. God is prohibited drinking. So, if you don't stop, then the sin is not exactly sin when you were not knowing it. You know what I mean? So basically, knowing something makes it big sin. You know what I mean? And doing it, knowing something and doing it make it big sin. Okay. So what to do? How to survive? You know what I mean? Like, to be honest with you, like, human being. You know what I mean? There is Pepsi, there is cola, there is Fanta, there is smoothie, there is protein shake, there is milk, there is water, there is all that. We don't want that. We wanted the alcohol. Like, that's mentality of human being. You know what I mean? We don't want all those kind of things. We want alcohol. If God said drink alcohol, don't drink these things. We don't want alcohol. We want this thing. So that's the mentality that we have. So how to survive is you need to train your brain. You need to train yourself. You know what I mean? I'll tell you this. Soldier life made me really strong, tough. You know what I mean? Soldier life made me who I am today. You know, because I don't do what I like. I don't sleep where I love. I don't sleep with who I love. I don't eat what I love. You know what I mean? So that's good training, you know. So basically, you need like that's kind of training. You know what I mean? You need to not uh, like not loving anything. You know what I mean? In my brain, me when I love somebody or when I love things, I'll be like, do you love it more than God? No. That's a that's the first question I ask myself. My wife, do you love her more than God? My kid, do you love him more than God? My PlayStation, do you love him more than God? So that's the question I ask myself always. Because if I love something over my God, that means I'm that's my God. God is not my God. You know what I mean? So God, He doesn't like that. You know. So basically, guys, you need, like, study the Quran. You will study God mentality. You know, because God, He tells you, like, when you see, like, for example, in the Quran, you will see God talks about Ramses the Third and Moses. You gotta understand. You gotta understand that, man, this is what happened to Ramses the Third. What about us? You know what I mean? I'm not playing with God. I'm not playing this game. You know what I mean? That's just the mature people. The mature people, they'll be like, man, you see what happened to Ramses the Third? And you see Moses? Yeah. man, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? But nobody says that because the story is just like he first give them uh, blood, frog, and stuff like that. Then they say like, if this is disappeared, we will believe you, Moses. Please ask your God to relieve this. Anyways, that will tell you that God is gonna test you till the end. He wanna make you clearly disbeliever. So when you start disbelieving, you will see some hits, you know what I mean, reminds you, oh no, you go in the wrong direction. You go in the wrong direction. Some knock and some heads up you will get. You go into the wrong direction. You go into the wrong direction. But to be honest with you, man, God will let you sleep, man. I swear to God, will let you sleep. So that's why you see me alert, 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 alert. Sin, God is testing me. You love it more than God. So that's the people when they see me, they say, you have a mental illness, but I don't have a mental illness, you know what I mean? It's just like I don't want to be hypocrite, you know? I don't want to be hypocrite. I'm straightforward. I want to be loyal to God, you know what I mean? I want to not go to hell. I don't want to go to hell, you know what I mean? So that's my problem, and nobody can solve it, you know what I mean? They tell you like they did voodoo magic to you. Voodoo magic is not my problem. That's not my problem. My problem is I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to be disloyal to God. I don't want to be hypocrite, and I don't want to be none. I want to be loyal to God. That's my problem. You know what I mean? Schizophrenia, bipolar, Hassan and Hussein, ups and downs. That's not my problem. Everybody have ups and downs. You know what I mean? So my problem is how to survive. You know what I mean? In a day where will be so mad. You know what I mean? Pissed off. You know. So, anyways, guys, what I want to tell you is, man, you know, just do like you need to. Like, I tell you this, when I see homeless, when I see like there is a lot of opportunities where you can make a lot of good deeds, you know what I mean? And believe me, man, do good deeds. Do good deeds. I swear to God. Because it's gonna help you, you know what I mean? So basically, pray, you know what I mean? Understand. I want you to understand. The thing is, the Quran is a key. Surah Al-Fatiha. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. He said, thanks to the Lord of the world, the merciful. You know what I mean? It started with that. You know what I mean? And ends, قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Say God is the one. He is very strong. He didn't give birth, and he didn't born, and he didn't give birth. You know what I mean. He didn't got birth. Like his no parents, no children. Anyways, it started. So when you be smart and you read the Quran, man, you gotta really make your brain work, you know what I mean? So, because I tell you this, me, when I was reading the Quran, when I went to Quran school when I was 3 years old, my family told me like, man, this is from God. I'm like, oh, from God? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Interesting. You know what I mean? And I was just reading. And I realized it's from God, you know. Then when I realized it's from God, I said, man, I was 7 years old, or 6 years old, or 5 years old. I went to the mosque. I prayed Dhuhr. And on my sujood, when I was doing sujood, prostration, I asked God, if I make any sin, punish me here in this world. Don't let it to the judgment day. That's what I said, I swear to God. من أساد القرآن من أساد القارعة إذا زلزلت الأرض زلزالها والنازعات غرقا عما يتساءلون ويل للمطففين. So man, I said, God, please, if I do any sin, judge me here, punish me here. Don't make me and my sin go to the day of judgment. So that was my prayer, and that was because of the Quran. You know what I mean? So, guys, what I want to tell you is, man, you need, when you're reading the Quran, don't read it. The thing is, man, people, they read it for good deed, for good deed. Don't read it for good deed. Read it for knowledge. You know what I mean? Like, don't be like, oh yeah, I want a good deed, so I'm gonna read the Quran, I'm gonna memorize it. Nah, man. Don't memorize it. Don't read it. You know what I mean? Understand it. Analyze it. I wanted the theme. I wanted the main idea. I wanted the wisdom in the paragraph. I wanted all those kind of things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So basically, guys, what I want to tell you is, you need to really take the Quran differently. You know what I mean? Like, don't listen to Ibn Kathir. Don't listen to those who translate the Quran. No, don't listen to them. They are Bucks Combo, man. Bucks Combo they are in huge trouble. I swear to God. You know what I mean? They are in huge trouble. You know what I mean? You will see, like, when we go to Judgment Day, you will see how you will wish. You will say, Alhamdulillah, I was not him. You know what I mean? Thanks you, Lord, I was not him. Because they will be punished. Oh, big time. So anyways, so basically what I want to suggest to you is, read it, and I call it the Quran the book of the wisdom. If you understand it, you will be wiseful. You know what I mean? Like, look at this. They memorize it, I understand it. They want to manipulate God, I want to be loyal to God. They are in Tark al-Asfal, I'm Muhammad, Mahmoud, Ahmed. Thank you. So what made this different between us? The Quran. You know what I mean? So basically, guys, I'm not advertising the Quran or something like that, but I just want to share my experience with you. You know what I mean? I just want to share my experience, you know. And to be honest with you guys, you know, you don't some, like, people, they think the magic makes me sad. They think this makes me sad. No. I don't want to double me, man. Dopamine is alcohol. You're gonna do stuff that is very bad, and there is no excuse. You know what I mean? No excuse. Like, okay, I be happy. Oh, happy. I saw, for example, I be happy. I'm happy. I'm laughing. I'm enjoying. I'm smiling. Like the dopamine is very high. Then I see something that's supposed to, like for example, I see woman, then I go flirt, or I see Quran that been uh, abusing. I see I see like somebody want me to lie. I see somebody want to manipulate me, so I will let it slide. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. I don't want to let anything slide. I want to judge myself, so God didn't judge me in the judgment day. You know what I mean? In the judgment day, I will go to the scale and I'll be like Salih Jama. You know what I mean? Birth city, Cairo. Military الجيش الثالث ميداني. The third army. So basically, man, these people, they think magic and stuff like that made me who I am today. Nah, man, it's not. So basically what I want to tell you guys is, be a victim. Don't be a criminal. Don't be a criminal. So do your best. Every situation you are the victim. Every situation you are the victim. You are the victim in every situation. Believe me, you will get rewarded for it. You will get paid for it. You will get something very good for it. You know what I mean? So be a victim. Don't be a criminal. You know, or guilty. You know, don't be a guilty. So, anyways, guys, I would recommend you. I would recommend you to and study God. Study God. You know what I mean? Like His names. Ar-Rahman, Ar-Rahim, Al-Malik, Al-Quddus. So those names, they will tell you a lot. Like those names tells me, for example, merciful, He's merciful. Then Jabbar. Jabbar means like badass, you know what I mean? So then I'll be like, oh, so if I become with God friend, He will take care of me. And if I become His enemy, it's over for me. That's what His names translate in my brain, you know what I mean? That's how it get in the information in my brain, you know? So okay, then you're gonna be Al-Razzaq, Al-Kareem, Al-Adl, Al-Ghani. So you be like, He's the one who give everybody what they need, food, clothes, money. So I'm not gonna look for somebody to give me money, you know what I mean? Anyways, guys, anyways. So His names will help a lot. His names will help a lot, you know what I mean? And the other thing is, man, I don't know, man. Just don't be victim. Be victim. Don't be guilty. Don't be criminal. Don't be criminal. Be victim. And read the Quran and apply it, man. I'm this level because I applied the Quran since I was 3 years old, and I'm 10 years old right now. You know what I mean? Right now I'm 10 years old and I start applying the Quran when I was 3 years old. That's all I want to say, guys. See you in the next video. Have a good one.